Alright, what's up guys, it is KA Central here, and today I am bringing you a very interesting Kingdom Hearts 3 discussion topic for you guys. Now, I'm recording this at 5 o'clock in the morning, so sorry if I may seem tired, I just can't go back to sleep. And you know what, I'm just bored, so why don't I just make a video on this that I've been planning for a little bit now. So yeah, why don't we just get into it? So Kingdom Hearts 3, as I say with every single one of these videos, coming out this year, 2018. Oh my fucking god. I still can't believe it's coming out this year, man. I could go on and on about how amazing it feels to actually get this game, but I'm not going to do that for you guys. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out this year, 2018. But that's pretty much all we know right now, 2018. Not really much else is known about what exactly the release date is for this game. All we know is 2018. All we really know is that the release date is probably going to be revealed at E3 this year, which is just in a couple short weeks, which I am super fucking excited about. You don't have any idea. And at least we'll get a release window for the game, like fall or winter 2018. So yeah, I think that is more than likely what we'll get at this event. But still, if we got a release date, that'd be fucking awesome too. But at least we'll get something at E3 this year. But again, like I said before, all we have right now is 2018. We don't have that much to go off of. And then, of course, there's a lot of speculation of when exactly this game will be released. It's generally agreed upon at this point that it's going to be released in fall of this year, because that's generally when games of this caliber get released, and it's kind of weird to do a surprise release of this game like in the summer, because I think that just wouldn't give them enough time to market the game, honestly. So I think fall 2018 is a pretty good bet, and a lot of people are also speculating on the release date of the game and exactly that will be. So I've decided to throw my hat in the ring on this as well. So I have taken my just common knowledge on what game releases kind of generally go about, and I've also took a look at the release dates of big games that are coming out this year, and I have decided to make a list of possible release dates for Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, this is not a exact list. This is not a full-on, I'm predicting this will happen, you know what I mean? These are just the release dates that I think would be best for the game, and I think would be most likely. And I'm basing this off the current release schedule that we have for 2018 games. So this list could change in the future if anything big releases on these days. Also, I'm narrowing this list down to just fall 2018 release dates, because that's generally agreed upon when the game's going to come out. And I'm specifically putting it to September to November, because when they say fall, whatever, that's generally what they mean by that. And I'm also narrowing this down to Tuesdays and Fridays, because that's generally when games release, on Tuesdays and Fridays. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into it. So I'm just going to go month by month and explain why I chose those specific release dates in those months. So first we have September, and in September I chose 2 dates. And those dates are September 24th and September 28th. Now, why did I choose the release dates, and why did I choose them so late? First off, we got a lot of Square Enix games releasing in September of this year. First, we got Dragon Quest XI coming out in the States, which is going to be a big release, I think, coming out September 4th. We also have Shadow of the Tomb Raider, another really big Square Enix game, coming out on September 14th, just a couple days later. So I think releasing in the middle of that would be a bad idea, because they would be competing with themselves with 3 humongous games, and I think Kingdom Hearts 3 would obviously be the biggest of the 3, because that is the most hyped one, the most excitement around it. So I think releasing in the middle of all that would be a bad idea for sales and marketing. We also have the Spider-Man game from Insomniac coming out on the 7th, which will be another big release. And we also have the Spiral Reignited trilogy coming out on the 21st, which is another huge one. So I think getting in the middle of all that would be a bad idea. So I don't think they should do that. I think they should save it for the last week of September if they're planning on doing that, because I think they'd just be competing against themselves with 2 other big games, and it just wouldn't be good for sales. So I think they should just save it for that last week with September 24th and September 28th. Now moving on to October, which I have only chosen 2 release dates for as well, and I'll get into why in a second. So the 2 release dates I have chosen for this are October 2nd and October 5th. Now, why did I choose them so early, and why did I choose them only 2? There's 2 reasons why. Call of Duty and Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, those 2 games right there are going to be the biggest games of the year, no question about it. Kingdom Hearts 3 probably won't even compare to the game sales right there. So I'm sorry to say that, but it's true. We got one from the biggest game series out right now, and another from Rockstar Games, which is guaranteed to sell like 80 million copies. So if they released alongside those two games, that would be suicide. Even like a week alongside those two games, that would be suicide. So they shouldn't really even mess with that. So if they're planning on releasing in October, I think that they should just stick to the early part of it and just kind of save those later slots for those two games, because no one is going to even fucking mess with Red Dead Redemption 2 or Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Those games are going to break records and are going to just sell like hotcakes, you know what I mean? Not like Kingdom Hearts 3 is not going to do that, but if they did that alongside those games, it would just guarantee its death on arrival. So they should just stick with the early part of it if they want to have a safe release date for Kingdom Hearts 3, if they're planning on releasing in October at all. Again, this is just speculative. And finally, November, which is the month that I think would most likely have a release date for Kingdom Hearts 3 in it, because I do have the most release dates for it in this list right here. So the list that I have for November right here is November 2nd, November 6th, November 9th, November 13th, and November 16th. Now, I've kind of filled up the month of November here with a lot of release dates until the week of Thanksgiving. And that is because I've not really been able to find any November release dates for games. So that could be up in the air for anything to release on any of those days. So anything is possible with that. And one of those dates may sound familiar, at least slightly familiar, because a couple weeks ago, Target leaked on their website that the game is going to come out on November 1st, which is odd because that's a Thursday, and that's kind of a little bit too close to Red Dead Redemption 2. So I don't know about that one, but again, I'm just going to keep that as speculative, and that's not confirmation of anything because it's just a leak. But back to that, again, I cut it off at the week of Thanksgiving because not really many games are going to be released in the same time span as Black Friday, because if they released it on Black Friday, that would be dumb. And if they released it on Thanksgiving weekend, I think people would be distracted with their families and stuff like that. So that would be a bad idea to release it on the week of Thanksgiving. So I cut it off at November 16th. But yeah, that's pretty much my list of possible release dates for Kingdom Hearts 3. Again, this is just my opinion on what the list of release dates could be. Your list could be completely different, and this is just speculation. This is not confirmation of anything. Again, this is just my opinion. So that's all I want to talk about with you guys today. Make sure to write down in the comments below your opinion on this. What is your list of possible release dates for Kingdom Hearts 3? What do you think about my list? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Is it different from yours? And I just want to know what you guys think Kingdom Hearts 3 release dates could be, because I want this to start a discussion, you know what I mean? So yeah, make sure to write down in the comments below your opinion. Also, make sure to subscribe and like this video, because that'd be really awesome if you did. This has been K Central, and I will see you guys later.